Hey, Sammy fam. Welcome, guys, to a more traditional mukbang. Sorry I can't do ASMR ones right now. Everybody's home from work. Things are a bit louder here. Makes it kind of impossible to film, but that's fine. It's fun to just hang out and talk to you guys. And if you are into it, I don't care because you're not my supervisor! Thank you. So let's have some fun. Today we are eating what was left in the grocery store after everyone panic bought everything. This is the last jar of cheese sauce on the shelves. And of course they saved it for Sammy Boy. Not on purpose. I just got there and I was like, oh my god, there's one left. I'm doing this. I actually went in with the intent that I was going to make a burger today. I was going to do a McMuffin bacon, egg, and cheeseburger. But the meat shelves are just decimated, empty, and there was no bacon. So I couldn't do that. So I went to the frozen food section and I was like, you know what I've not had in 10 years? I've never done a video on taquitos, and I want to see if they're actually good because I don't remember. So let me do a taquitos video and I'll get salsa or something to dip it in. But taquitos are also sold out. Which is understandable. Maybe they're great, I guess. You can tell what people really like by what's getting sold out. Apparently cheese sauce. Though that must be kind of my fault and the fault of other mukbangers. And your guys' fault. Because you're the reason that we do cheese sauce videos. Because they're so popular. But there were 2 boxes of this left. So you know what? I got it because I thought it'd be fun to have a sausage party. Ain't nobody love a little sausage party more than a Sammy boy. So we got our nice crispy sausages. We got our cheese sauce. I don't really want to have that plain though. You know my feelings on garlic. Some people say garlic can prevent disease. It doesn't. It just tastes good. So if you're stuck at home, enjoy a bunch of garlic. Not for its health benefits, but just because it's nice. And we got everything bagel seasoning. I thought would go with these hot dogs well too. Or not hot dogs, I guess they're Hebrew National hot dog sections inside of phyllo dough, I'm just gonna try it on its own first. Crispy, fluffy. Really good for frozen food. And I like these sausages a little bit more than traditionally people make this at home with what store-bought as it's called, crescent dough or croissant dough, and Little Smokies. And Little Smokies are good, but I can only eat 5 of them before I get tired of that flavor. Because they're Little Smokies, but they got a lot of fake chemical smoke flavor in them, and sometimes it's just too much. Or maybe it's real smoke flavor, I don't know. But after you've had so many of them, you get sick of it, and you want to be disparaging towards it. It's gonna get messy. I hope you guys are all doing well. Things are good here. Everything's closing down. No more bars and restaurants open. Takeout is fine. They legalized takeout for bars, and anything you can buy in a restaurant or a bar, you can now get delivered as of 8 p.m. tonight or something. It gives you a clue to what day I'm filming this on. It's actually really good. Very garlicky. I need to stir that up a little bit more. But I'm excited. I'm going to try delivery cocktails. Maybe we'll do a video on that at some point. There we go. I just took a nice long walk. There are less people out in general, but they're different people from what I normally see. I saw one younger lady walking her dog, who I always see with her older husband, but he wasn't out today. Maybe he's staying in quarantine because he's more at risk. Or just isolating himself. Man, these are actually really good. You know what I want to do? I want to just have the crispiness of this on its own. Well, that's fun. Everybody likes a warm, soft pocket you can slip something inside of. That's a perfect fit. I did realize there's something I need to be doing more of today. Wow, look how much cheese can get in there now. Just oozing out. Oh no, that's a treat. But I need to be more... Well, come on. I don't want them all to be like that. I need to be moisturizing more because we're all washing our hands so much. And if you irritate your hands too much, you can get, you know, like dermatitis or something. You can get a rash. You can get lots of little tiny clear fluid-filled bubbles on your hands. Don't freak out if it happens. It's fine. You just need to moisturize. And you can put some kind of steroidal cream on it in the meantime if you have some, but it's not really a problem. It's just annoying. On the subject of hand washing, I did find out something kind of cool today from my one of my favorite podcasts, Sawbones, which Sawbones is a medical history podcast, but it came up in passing on it that if you sing All Star, the very beginning of All Star by Smash Mouth, while you wash your hands, you'll wash for the required 20 seconds. I know, like, the popular thing people recommend is saying, like, sing happy birthday twice while you wash your hands. Happy birthday to you. And that'll be 20 seconds, I guess. Unless you're rushing. But All Star, you don't have to sing it twice. That's a better song than the happy birthday song. Like, the happy birthday song is boring and repetitive. You're just saying happy birthday over and over again. That makes me want to not wash my hands. But if you're going like, somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kinda dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Well, see, that's about 20 seconds and you're done. And if you sing it out loud when you're someplace, people will stop and stare. And that's always fun to cause a scene. But causing a scene over hygiene, I think it's good. Sammy recommends it. Someone caused a scene with me over hygiene today. I saw a lady walking down the street yelling. And at first I thought she was on the phone. Because she was dressed well enough that she didn't look like, you know, a homeless crazy person. Not to put any judgment on homeless crazy people. They need help and they're in a bad situation. But she starts coming across the street towards me. And I see her like turn and she fixates on me. And I'm like, oh, those are crazy person eyes. And crazy people on the street, you don't want them to fixate on you. Just like, I always just try to be invisible and slip past everybody. But she sees me and she starts walking towards me with like purpose, kind of fast. I'm like, oh no. And she starts shouting and she's like, don't come anywhere near me. Don't get nowhere near me. Don't get near me. As she's getting closer and closer to me. I'm just like, lady, you're the one approaching me. So I just kept walking and I had the light so across the street and, you know, that was over. I thought this was kind of funny, though. I mean, sad. I hope she gets the help that she needs. I hope everyone gets the help they need. Luckily, a lot of good stuff happening. A lot of kind stuff happening. Unemployment has been opened up to everyone, displaced by, you know, restaurants not needing wait staff right now. A lot of owners are taking it upon themselves to keep people employed and paid during this time if they're financially able to. But a lot of places are closing. But at least those people can get unemployment without a wait period now. Evictions have been suspended. And if we are able as individuals, we should all attempt to be generous and kind. I know it's not always possible for everybody. But, you know, order some delivery food and tip your driver a whole bunch. try to order from a local business, you know. I'm sure there are people working in the kitchen at Applebee's, and they need love too. But the locally owned, you know, Thai place or whatever you got needs a little bit more love because they don't have the resources of a corporation behind them. Mm-hmm. I saw one person commenting, like, I posted a thing on my YouTube community page about how we're going to be running a food drive, which is all somebody had commented saying, like, how do we know it's legit, Sammy Boy? It's like, well, because I'm not running the food drive. I'm just promoting it. It's going to be through City Harvest. They allow you to like set up team pages and they accept all the contributions and stuff. Like I never see it. So there's going to be a Nom Nom Sammy Boy page I'm working on setting up, and we're going to be getting that out there. But this person commented on my announcement of that, and they said, they're like, well, I'm just going to leave it all in God's hands. That's just an excuse to be selfish. Making me thirsty. Ooh. A little bit salty. Like, if you believe in a God, that's fine. But if you believe in a God, wouldn't you also believe they are a little bit busy right now? Mm-hmm. And damn, this ain't even the only planet, you know, in this universe. Who knows what problems they got on Jeknar 9 or whatever. What kind of social disruptions happen out by Alpha Centauri? I don't know. Can't be so self-centered. And if you believe it, oh my God, my sausage fell out. Damn. That's how I went to jail the first time. But if you believe in a God, wouldn't you think that, like, you should do all you can to help too? Praying ain't gonna feed nobody. I gotta show kindness. Do what you can. Sorry, that just got me worked up. I hate when people try to use things that they think come off as like morally superior or acceptable as some kind of excuse to actually be selfless or selfish instead of selfless. Like, everyone can see right through you. You invoking religion just to protect yourself from having to give something to somebody else. That's the opposite of what we should be doing. And that's the opposite of what religion should stand for. Religion has done a lot of bad in this world. It drives people apart. It makes people feel superior to others. Because for some reason, some people need that. Let's try to use it for good. Use it to organize caring and giving and sharing. Then people watch some Barney growing up. Come on. You gotta share the load. Who else remembers the cleanup song? Come on. Clean up, everybody clean up. The more hands you got doing something, the lighter the load. Teamwork makes the dream work. And right now the dream is just to survive without society collapsing. So please. Without my heart clogging from all the sodium. Sammy Girl and I are kind of using this as an excuse to explore some shameful foods, I guess. Because while it's not, a summer vacation or whatever, you have to find some outlets for your stress. I wouldn't suggest stress eating, but being more adventurous in your eating or having some, shameful comfort foods, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing actually shameful about eating shameful foods. I know I can be in a little bit of an elitist dick. I say that as I'm eating frozen wieners and store-bought cheese sauce. Like, just go with it. Have fun. Do something for you. I was at Stop and Shop the other day lusting after their store-made hot wings, and they got store-made egg rolls that they got these like big, plastic tins of egg rolls, like 5 or 6 egg rolls for $5. You know I'm gonna go back there and buy that this week. And they had the same size thing full of like chicken wings, and it's like $5. That's an amazing deal. And the chicken wings come in all different flavors. There's classic hot, that buffalo, that barbecue. I think they had some like kind of sweet Asian-y ones with like ginger and stuff. Ooh. These are really good, but that package is really meant for a party where you could snack on a lot of different things, because having so many of one thing is a bit much. Especially when it's fatty and salty. Mm. Ooh. We are lucky though, like personally. My employment obviously is still standing because that's you. Thank you guys. We have lost a fair amount of money in our investments, but that's okay. I've always been unnervous, and I guess you would say my monetary or my financial resources have been underutilized. Most of my savings is all in cash in banks, which is bad usually, but right now it's looking great. As long as the banks don't fail. We have a couple of years worth of, living expenses saved up that we could float on if we need to. But I don't think it'll come to that. Especially as we continue to generate revenue online. My wife, she's going to be starting working from home tomorrow, hopefully. She works in a medical related field though, and could be called in to do other tasks that would put her at risk, which is a bit nerve-wracking for me. But we'll see. But also her job might end in the meantime, which is also a possibility. Which we would lose health insurance, but we'd be okay. We are well aware, even if that happens, we are still extremely blessed and very lucky. I'll still do all I can to spread some resources and use Sammy Boy for good. Ooh. So I hope you all are ready for me to drop a charity link. God, I don't know when this video is going to publish, but probably just like a couple days after this one. Or maybe even the next day. But keep your eyes open for that. And I'm hoping that some of you can skip a latte or two or whatever, save up $5, save up $1, and just drop it to City Harvest when we do that. And we can help feed a lot of people. Because they aren't like a regular soup kitchen or something, soup kitchens are actually closing down because you don't want people gathering. But what City Harvest does is they collect foods from their donors, and the food that they are able to purchase with the money that is donated to them. A lot of restaurants give leftovers to them and stuff. They have a network of trucks that drive around and get all that, and then they organize it and redistribute it at drop-off points. And they have it's like a farmer's market basically, but everything's free. And people just roll up with, your box and you load it up with assortment of veggies, meats, whatever they got. And it's great. So people don't have to be gathered inside a building at a certain specific time to get a meal. They can just get basically like getting your groceries and take it home and make your own thing. So I hope you guys are down with that. I'm sorry if it was too negative. Have fun. Don't forget to take care of yourself. Mentally as well as physically and emotionally. Watch plenty of Netflix and Hulu and Disney Plus and YouTube. Oh man, this is wearing on me. Salty. Exercise from your home. There's this dude on YouTube I used to do spin bike classes. I'll give him a little shout out here. Try Jake Fitness. He's a little over the top and silly, but his spin classes are legit, He practices good form. He doesn't do any of the weird wild shit where you're like waving your arms around and trying to lift weights while you're on your bike, which is dangerous. He just leads you through a series of like call outs, do this on the bike, do this on the bike, climbing hills, sprinting, doing them in different orders for different amount of time. And I do one of those classes and I end up drenched in sweat, my heart racing, which is great for you, great for your cardiovascular health, which is something we all need to be focused on, Everybody keep your lungs healthy, keep your heart healthy, stop smoking, please. When I walk by smokers on the street, I'm like, y'all get to blow the smoke all around and make me just suck in your cancer fucking juice out here. And I try to hold my breath, but you can't hold your breath all that long for sometimes. Like I should be able to fart on demand when I walk by. So you have to take my shit inside of you too. But I can't fart on demand. So it's unfair. If I could fart on demand, then I'd be fine with them smoking because I would just fart all over them. But I can't, so please stop smoking. Or just put yourself in a little sealed glass cube. Like at the airport, Lots of airports don't have that anymore. Where we can all watch you suffer in your own poison cloud. But I want no part of it. I need to look after my lungs, especially right now. Why are their planes still landing? Don't bring no more people here. Oh. Thank you guys for watching. I love you all very much. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay well. That's redundant. My thighs are stuck to the stool. Why am I not wearing pants?